Have you ever wondered why this person entered your life as your wife? Was it mere chance, or something deeper, guided by a higher hand? Could it be that your wife is not only your life companion, but also your karma and your grace? In the teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, no relationship is random. Life is a complex mesh of frequencies, choices, and superior mastery. Every encounter, every connection, every loving feeling has a purpose that transcends superficial understanding. Your woman didn't come just to bring you joy or share a residence. She came to activate something in your interior, to move the karmic energies of your previous lives, to assist you in growth through happiness and difficulties. She represents your mirror, your examination, and your foundation. And periodically, she is the benevolent hand provided by the divine to uphold you when you cannot advance by yourself. This instruction is about learning to perceive your partner with divine sight, to fathom why love can be hard, yet profoundly blessed, and to find how, through her, life crafts your spiritual evolution. If you've ever sensed that your marriage transcends emotional connection, that it holds teachings and concealed secrets, then journey with us on this holy route. In this present life and in all former ones, every thought, word, and behavior leaves an impression on your being. This is the karmic code. It doesn't imply punishment or bonus, but leveling, sacred justice functioning noiselessly. Following Yogananda's guidance, no soul comes into your journey coincidentally. Every relationship is drawn like a magnet, according to the energy you yourself created. Your spouse is not near you by chance. She embodies a spirit whose path merged with yours earlier. Perhaps you loved each other, perhaps you hurt each other, or perhaps she was sent to complete something unfinished. She has reappeared so these karmic seeds could mature into advancement, renewal, and conversion. Some spirits move quickly through our existence, but a partner is connected to us profoundly, vibrationally, and spiritually. She reflects your strengths and weaknesses. It's by means of this mirror that karma discloses its mission. Relationships are divine classrooms for the soul. Those nearest to us are frequently the ones with whom we hold the most profound karmic connections. Your spouse is part of your soul's voyage back to the Creator, supporting you in fulfilling the unseen screenplay of your past behaviors. This realization is the beginning move toward a love that is wise and releasing. In the sacred rituals of India, the feminine is respected as Shakti, the creative might of the world. Yogananda instructed us that a woman, particularly as a spouse, is not just a partner, but a living embodiment of compassion. When she moves into your life through union, she conveys both karmic relationship and divine capability. If a husband sees her only through the lens of attachment or desire, he loses a great opportunity. But if he observes her with understanding, as a vessel of the Divine Mother, her being becomes blessed. She nourishes not only your body and emotions, but also your spirit. In her smile, you find peace. In her strength, you find courage. Even in her complaints or challenges, you find hidden teachings that help you grow. Yogananda expressed, "When you learn to recognize the spirit in your companion, you begin loving with heavenly perception." Your woman is not merely completing earthly obligations. Deliberately or inadvertently, she supports you in walking your route. She refines your harsh qualities, reduces your conceit, and commonly provides more than she obtains. When she loves without condition, she becomes a tool of sacred mercy. This grace is not always sweet. At times it is sharp, at times silent, but it is always sacred. Perceive her as greater than a label or position. She's a spark of the divine, appearing temporarily as your wife, sent by God to lift your soul. When you regard her this way, your residence becomes a holy place, and your marriage a road to emancipation. Typically in marriage, we look for only bliss, comfort, and friendship. Yet Yogananda lovingly reminds us that true love, like true spiritual growth, is not always easy. Your wife is here not only to bring happiness, but to awaken you through the hidden power of karma. Karma doesn't always come as suffering, nor is it always simple to identify. Sometimes it presents as feeling wars, cyclical themes, misinterpretation, or the pressure of two spirits learning to operate as unity. Your partner, purposefully or not, may arouse states, indignation, ego, jealousy, apprehension, not because she is erroneous, but because your spirit is prepared to face and rise above them. This is how karma provides lessons. Yogananda proclaimed, every hardship is an assessment to solidify your soul. When your companion disputes you, she is not harming you. She is showing something within you that is set to evolve. Your persistence extends when proved. Your vanity eases when humbled. Your attachment intensifies when it outlasts the upheaval. Instead of asking, why is she like this? Ask, what is this teaching me? Your marriage is not just personal, it is spiritual. Through your partner, life presents learning bundled in ordinary dialogues, emotional reactions, and silent periods. Fight them, and they return. Absorb them, and they disappear. This is the divine movement of karma manifesting in the sheltered intimacy of your house. When you begin recognizing this, you no longer treat disagreements as issues, but as openings. Your woman becomes not just your companion, but your instructor in concealment. Marriage is not merely a social agreement. It is not only about partitioning a house, developing a clan, or executing duties. In its deepest interpretation, partnership is a spiritual workout, a sacred regimen God implements in your life for the progression of your spirit. Yogananda often said that true spiritual progress does not happen only in caves or ashrams. It occurs in the peaceful instances of everyday existence, particularly within the closeness of matrimony. When two souls link, their vibrations begin integrating. Their customs, feelings, and ideas influence one another profoundly. This nearness, though lovely, provides tremendous possibility for development. Through union, you are consistently encouraged to show unselfishness, clemency, forbearance, and empathy, the supports of spiritual life. Yogananda proclaimed, spiritual progress is verified in practice, and union gives you this verification daily. It is not about achieving flawlessness, but about developing consciousness. Conscious that your responses are your instructors. Your spouse is not here to track your journey or mirror your rhythm. She follows her own path next to you. There are occasions when your companion's presence feels like a calming remedy for your soul. When reality feels oppressive, yet a statement, a kind touch, or her calm attendance brings stillness to your heart. These are not tiny actions. They are tastes of compassion. Divine favor often disguises itself in elementary forms, in nourishment. She provides without complaint, in the attention in her eyes, in the supplication she voices when you don't notice. Yogananda educated, acknowledge the Creator in those who help you in little and steady ways. Your companion may have been assigned not only to harmonize your karma, but to boost your soul. If she progresses with faithfulness, warmth, and a forgiving spirit, she is undoubtedly a grace emerging from your own spiritual excellence. In her attendance, you secure both a representation and a benefaction. She is grace walking silently by your side in human form. Now that you have started to perceive your woman through the lens of karma and mercy, how should you authentically view her? The answer is elementary, but converting. See beyond the shell. Gaze beyond material form, beyond practices, beyond temperament. See into her core. Yogananda declared that every bond is an opening for release if we are ready to recognize it. A partner is your karma. She maintains traces of your past, the joys and unfinished education that brought your spirits together. But she is equally your mercy, because through her you are offered the opportunity to transcend ancient habits and become your greatest self. When you shift from "what do I gain from this marriage" to "what is life trying to teach me through this marriage," a profound transformation begins. You stop blaming, you stop controlling. Instead, you start to love mindfully, with consciousness, with respect. As Yogananda proclaimed, "In every being observe the divine. In every hardship observe the hand of God." When you begin recognizing your partner this way, not simply as a friend, but as a sacred presence in your life, you learn that love, when experienced with wisdom, becomes release, and that partnership, when experienced with understanding, becomes a passage to God. Dear soul, if you have listened this far, it means something in this message resonated with your heart. Possibly you have commenced viewing your spouse or mate, or even previous bonds, in a different illumination. What once felt like opposition or puzzlement may now show as sacred orchestration, directing your inner advancement. As Paramahansa Yogananda wonderfully instructed, genuine love is not of the flesh, but of the spirit. It is found in understanding, in selfless giving, and in growing together toward the light of God. Until that moment, continue compassionate, stay mindful, and journey the way with a welcoming heart.